Ready your imaginations, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing a mental exercise today. So, imagine you have a family. This family is wide and expansive. You have your ever-supporting mother, your strong brother, the funny uncle, a dog, and many more members. Happy bunch, aren't they? Now imagine that you have a dad. Your dad is cold, neglectful, stoic, and honestly, he's just kind of a dick. He's always at the bar, getting drunk, he takes your money from your room while you're asleep, he's probably cheating on your mom, and he never goes to any of your sports games. He's there when you don't want him to be, and he's gone when you need him. Then, after all that, he still demands a Father's Day gift. Then one day, he leaves on a quest to find the cure for syphilis, and he disappears. You try to fill that void with several different stepfathers, but none of them ever work out. Then one day, when you're all grown up and have your own life, your father returns. When he knocks on your door, you're very apprehensive. He claims he wants to be part of your life again, that he'll be better than he was before. But you're not sure. I mean, it's been like 9 years since he left. How could you ever trust him again? But then, you think about that one time he took you to a baseball game and bought you all the hot dogs you could ever want, or the time he got you Halo 2 and you played it together all night, or the one time he told your uncle to stop feeling your inner thighs at the family Christmas party. Maybe he wasn't so bad. Maybe he's changed. And so you let him in. You let him crash on your couch. You feed him. You give him your home. You feel like this is going to be the start of a brand new relationship. Then in the middle of the night, he stabs you, steals all of your money, leaves a 30% off coupon for Applebee's, and you also find out that he's been having sex with your mother's second husband and has taken on all of his assets and possessions. This is the Tombstone experience. That's right, the Black Ops 2 Zombies Perca-Cola Tombstone Soda has descended upon us from the heavens, and my god, is it a turd. When I heard that Tombstone was coming back as a combination of its original form and Who's Who, I was really excited. I thought it would completely revolutionize the way we play zombies and start us down a road that would end with a zombies-only Call of Duty game and peace amongst the online zombies community. Just kidding, that'll never happen, but I thought it'd be pretty groovy. But this is the most disappointing thing to happen to me ever since I found out my D key stopped working. So, let's break down this can of the Pepsi Man's pre-cum and see why it's so bad. Starting with the basics, Tombstone is a new perk that can be bought from its perk machine on the Helipad in Firebase Z, as well as in the WonderFizz machine on both Firebase Z and D machine. I say new, but I really mean returning, as Tombstone was first introduced in Black Ops 2. In that game, upon your death, you would drop a tombstone that when collected would give you back both your perks and your guns. The tombstone would drop where you died and disappear after about 45 seconds. This perk was introduced on Transit. Now if you see a problem there, don't worry, that means you're sane. On Transit, you could die in town, leave your tombstone there, and then end up respawning in Farm or Bus Depot or some other area 300 fucking miles away. That made it incredibly hard to use. But this issue is gone, right? Firebase Z is nowhere near as big as Transit, and it's not disconnected like Transit was, so there's no way that the issues of this perk still stand. It must be a great perk, right? Well, I guess let's find out. Is Tombstone a good perk in Black Ops Cold War?
You serious?
In Black Ops Cold War, Tombstone could cost you anywhere between like 2,500 and 5,000 points. I didn't actually check, so don't quote or sue me for misinformation. That's not my fault. That's your fault for thinking that I am actually educated. Oh, so that might be part of the title's problem. For that variable price, you will get 15 more seconds of bleed out time, the ability to spawn a clone of yourself upon your down that you can use to revive yourself, and the ability to drop a tombstone upon bleeding out that will give you your weapons and salvage back for a price. We'll start with the Danny Phantom section first because I know it's arguably the main part of the perk, and there's really no way to sugarcoat this. This fucking sucks! Like, I'm sorry, I know a lot of people spend a lot of time on this, but my god, it's shit. It is time to unveil the 3 deadly sins of Ghost Dad.
He's a phantom.
First off, unlike Black Ops 2 Who's Who, which this aspect of the perk is based off of, you don't get your perks back when you revive yourself. Like, not at all. In fact, you are much more likely to lose everything like a man in a midlife crisis in Vegas. It's ridiculous. Next, when you spawn in a completely random location. This means that you could be in fucking distance of your belly button, or you could end up so far away that the IRS wouldn't even be able to find you. Finally, if you go down in your Patrick Swayzean form, you instantly bleed the fuck out. Even if you have a self-res, even if there are other people there who could still revive you, nothing. You cannot save yourself.
Straight to hell, to the boiler room of hell, all the way down.
So yeah, Cypher Raging is more worthless than Venezuelan currency. But what about the part of the perk that's actually named after? That's right, the Tombstone. Is it good? You are required to spend basically all of your points in order to receive just your guns and salvage. You don't even get your perks back. That's also assuming you don't die on the way to the Tombstone to a magic mimic. That's also assuming the Tombstone actually spawns in, which it might not. It's also assuming that it doesn't just glitch out and not give you your guns, even after you spend the money. I get the feeling that the code for this perk was made by Yandere Dev. Sorry, that's... Oh god, that's really rude. I went a little off the handle there, that was too far. Nobody deserves to be compared to Yandere Dev, especially not a company that I greatly love and admire. Just buff it, please, Treyarch. Make it so you get your perks back if you revive yourself at least. I also think you shouldn't bleed out automatically if you have a self-res. This perk is incredibly fixable, it just needs a little bit of work. And also some bug fixes. I don't know how some of this stuff made it in, but seeing the state of all the fire textures on Firebase Z, actually, it kind of makes sense. Okay, that was fun. Just kidding. No, it fucking wasn't. But actually it was. Or was it? I know this video is probably a bit shorter than usual. We'll see when I'm done editing, because I write the scripts after... Why wouldn't I write the scripts after I'm done editing? Fucking read the script. But the next one should be longer than my list of federal offenses. There's been a decent wave of new subscribers to my channel recently, and I just want to thank each and every one of you. I never imagined I would have even this many viewers in my lifetime, so thank you for your support. I also want to apologize for my inconsistent and sporadic upload schedule, but unfortunately I don't really expect that to change. I still have to focus on school and a bunch of other things in my life, but I'm going to try to keep getting a video out every 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks. Let's be real, it's probably going to be closer to 3 based on recent patterns. Alright, I'm going to go host a gay orgy in the streets of Singapore and see how long it takes to hear a police siren. Until next time.
Heard of jazz before?